Welcome, everybody. Just a guy here, Keith. How you doing? So we want to welcome in a few people that are here. So cool. Want to welcome in Cruising for Coins. I set my reminder. And then we have Amanda C, JJ, and Teacher 1388. Guys, welcome. Thanks a lot for coming. Today we are going to talk about better. Can you do it? Scott Kahala, how you doing? Topics we're going to be discussing is kind of, some of it is what I did in my video we put up last week. Thumbnails, how they should look, proper times to upload a video, aka scheduling, and content. What or how should you do your content? But I've added a couple things more because I want to dive in a little bit deeper on that subject. We're going to talk about how you can load a consistent description, because a lot of times you want a particular hashtag in your video, or you want a particular, disclaimer or whatnot in your video. And we're going to show you, I'm going to pop that up on the YouTube studio for you to see at some point here. We're going to show you how to load a consistent description that's the same every time. Someone had made a comment about that. Like I said, if you guys got any comments or questions, just make a comment on one of my videos and I'll do my best to cover that in a subject. And also, can you make your channel better? So we're going to see all of this. We're going to check all this out and see what we can do about trying to get things better for everybody. As you notice, we have somewhat of a consistency. We have like a gradient background. And I brought that over to my channel over here, Just a Guy. If you'll notice some of the background, we use Photoshop, or at least I use Photoshop. I use like an impact image for lettering. And that shows a consistency there. And then I kind of put a tilt like on my corner hunts and my auctions. You'll notice the letters and everything's the same, and then it's just a different background. That is the consistency with your thumbnails, where people recognize your thumbnails. Another way to recognize your thumbnails is a picture of you or a picture of your avatar. Those are all good things as well. Let me get to the right one here. See, if anybody's got any questions they want me to talk about, just feel free to ask the questions. Teacher says, hello, everyone. I am Walking Thunder and Tango. Dude, I don't even know who Tango is. I've never met him. So hi, Teacher. Hi, Scott. Cruising Form and the Teacher. So, guys, we haven't got a lot of people in the chat, and that's cool. We got 2 of you. So, hey, that's better than none of you. So, hey, it is what it is. I'll sit here and talk to myself all night, and maybe some other people come back and check it out. Wow, this one says 0. Is anybody here? Hello. Let me say hello real quick. See if anybody's here. Okay. So I'm talking to one person now, according to the YouTube studio. So hi, one person. How you doing? I didn't expect to get a lot. I was really surprised how many people we got. Hey, yep. See, I'm here. So let's get right in. MLZB is here. Hello. It's good to have you, guy. It's good to have you. So let's skip down to the subject of how to load a consistent description. So we are here. I wonder why it's not coming up in the oh, now we got 5 people here. So I don't know. It's just slow, I guess. I don't know. So let's I'm going to share a screen. And what we're going to do is we are going to share the screen of my studio. So there we go. This is me. This is my most recent video. So what we want to do is learn how, if you don't already know, we're going to show you how, once you get into studio, how to sit there and load a consistent. You want the upload to be the same way every single time. Now, I don't claim to know everything. No, we all left, right? LOL, says JJ. I don't claim to know everything, but I am going to show you what I've learned along the way. There's my ugly mug right there next to the, wow, 147 guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all the subscribers. So what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way down here to settings, and we're going to click the settings button, and then it's going to open up a settings window right on top of your studio page. And you go, and I'm looking at this screen instead of at the actual screen that it's on. And then we're going to go to upload defaults. So let's say I wanted all of my videos to say, I don't know, let's grow together to get hurt. That's how I learned how to spell together when I was younger. I used to spell to get hurt. You learn little things like that. Okay, so what I want to do, if I upload a video, if I push this save button, let's push the save button a second so I can kind of show you. Push the save button. Now we're going to come back here to settings, and we're going to go back to upload defaults, and it saved this. Now everything I load in the description is going to say, let's grow together. I don't remember who was asking about that, but I did want to point that out. They said they couldn't get consistent with their descriptions. Well, this is a way to be consistent. Now, when you put a generic description in like that, if you'll notice a lot of times what we do is let's come over here to Google Docs. I'm going to show you something real quick. We're going to come right in here to Google. Oh, look at all this stuff. And this is something that I use on a lot of my pages. And I'm actually going to copy this, and I'm done with it. Now I use that in Google Docs. That is not something that I want in every one of my videos, but this is. So we're going to paste this disclaimer in there. Now, every one of my videos is going to have this disclaimer at the bottom of it. So that will show you, like I said, I don't remember who it was that asked how to get a consistent description. So this will load in every video that I put up. My disclaimer saying it's videos being provided international entertainment purposes only, and it's not intended any form of advice, la-di-da-di-da-di. Consequential damages arising out of the use of this content tool. So we're going to save that. And from now on, you're going to see that in every one of my videos. So then I'm just going to work my description for that particular video. I'm going to work it around that. So we are done sharing that. So that will help whoever asked that question. We covered that topic in the first 9 minutes after saying hi. So we got, hey, I just had a chance to jump in between patients. Well, thank you, Ringmaster. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hello, Steve, LNW Show. Mike Cairdy's here. Hello, guys. I want to thank everybody again for all the support that you've given us on all of our channels. It is really, really nice. Now, the maximum we're going to hold these Tuesday streams is 1 hour. But if we have too few people, we may cut it down to half an hour. We don't know. I'm just a guy, right? If anybody's got any questions or anything they want to bounce off me to how we can help their channel grow, just feel free at any time. Okay, and proper times to upload a video. So what I feel the proper times to upload a video, and I said that in the video that I put out Saturday, a good time to upload a video is you go back. Now we're going to have to share screen again because I'm going to show you something. I don't know if it'll work on this channel because this channel is not this channel. Let's get over here. So we want to go to proper channel, proper time to upload a video. So we're going to go to analytics, and we are going to look for engagement somewhere down here. I should have looked this up. There is a chart of when audience. Okay, so see, I don't know everything, guys. I don't remember where it's at. It's been a minute. Customization. It's got to be in analytics. It shows you the peak times. So if someone wants to guide me along here, because I'm brain froze here. See the content, the playlist. It's got to be in analytics. Reach, engagement, audience, overview. I should have went through this whole thing. Golly. Now I'm dumbfounded. It's in analytics. I just don't know where it's at. It shows you the peak times your audience is on. When I do find it, I will get back to you on it, I guess, because I can't find it. Reach, it's not reach. That shows you, the reach shows you how many impressions you have in a particular video, or like my entire channel here. We've only had a total of 7,000 impressions in the past 28 days. So it's got to be audience. Unique viewers. Nope. There's a chart down here. Subscribers. I'm looking for my chart. It shows you the peak times. See more. Wait a minute. Audience. See more. Oh, it's not letting me see more. Okay, that's why I can't find it. I was in the right place. It's right here. My channel is too small. That's why I couldn't find it. I see it right now. When your viewers are on YouTube, local time. And for me, for this channel, there's not enough data. So it is in the first section. I'll show you the easy way to get to it, because I know all these extra pages confused you. Okay, so we're going to come down here to analytics. Now, if your channel's big enough, it will show you how. And then we're going to go over to audience. And that's where a chart will be for the times that your viewers are on the YouTube the most. But what you want to remember, too, is you not only want to use that, you want to sit there and be consistent. Let's see, what did I do wrong? It didn't unshare. There it is. You want to be consistent with your timing, because it's very important to have a consistent time of throwing up a video, whether it be you want to do it at 5 o'clock or you want to do it at 2 o'clock. That's real important to do, to know exactly, for your viewers to know exactly when you are on. Now, if they expect to see a video at 5 o'clock and you don't put a video up at 5 o'clock, as you can see, I've been testing this with the Coin Crew channel a lot. I've been showing consistency, and then all of a sudden it disappears. I've been doing that to sample how the audience, how the viewers reacts to consistency versus non-consistency. And I have found out that when you sit there and you have a particular time you put out a video and you let people know, that gives you more views. Your video that you put up will have the most views it will ever have, with the exception of a few, the most views it will ever have in the first 2 days. However, the first 3 hours of a video's life are the most critical. It tells YouTube whether they're going to push your video or not. If you cannot read the chat all the time, you better have mods. Yes, I better have a mod. Yeah, we fixed that problem, JJ. Thanks for volunteering, buddy. My first mod. Ha! If you don't want it, kick it back. Yeah, I have trouble reading the chat. But yeah, and that is another important thing. If you're like me and you cannot read the chat fast enough, this chat is easy to read. There's only a few people in here. This is so much less people than what we have on the Coin Crew channel that I'm able to kind of keep up with the chat. So there you go. JJ, here, I'm going to put that up there. Question, why no mods? Why no mods? Your question is simply answered. I have one. The reason why I have no mods, I do have a mod besides you, Mrs. Coin Crew. The reason why I have no mods, this is only my second live stream on this channel. So I'm going to be real picky about who I pick for mods. I want to see people, I'm going to pick mods that are going to be in here that are interested in helping other channels grow along with myself. So that is something that is definitely a must do for your channel if you are going to be streaming. If you're not going to be streaming, mods aren't that important. You don't really need them at all. Maybe if you premiere, you might want a mod or two. But mods are mostly for streaming. Why no cookies? Okay. Okay, now let's talk about number 3. Let's talk about what or how your content should be. When you pick a video, like you want to pick a genre to make your videos around, and if you want to talk about, mice scaring elephants, you want to talk about cats chasing dogs, you want to talk about it snowing in July, you want most of your videos to be about that subject. It is okay, however, to veer off that and put something different up. Like we have put up, our one channel is all about coins. So every once in a while, you'll see us put something up like we got this at Red Lobster or whatever. That does kind of veer away from your main audience, but a lot of your main audience will still watch it because you put it out. So it's real important to stick with a basic platform, a basic format of how your videos, or I'm sorry, what your videos are going to be about. There's some guys that do treasure hunting, but if you all of a sudden you got a cat video one day and you got a coin video the next day, and then you got somebody jumping into the water, from 100 feet away, yeah, that'll get you views. Maybe if YouTube decides to push it, but they might not push it if it's not a part of the regular algorithm. If all your videos are not hitting where they need to hit. So we got Amanda C. cruising for coins. Delso, hello, Delso. Rockzilla's here. We got 15 people. This is pretty cool. I appreciate it, guys. Does Just a Guy have an email? Yeah, it's called My Coin Zone. mycoinzone@gmail.com. So you just, it's the store email because that's the email I take care of. It's MY. Here, I'll put it in here. Let's see. Know how to type. I think that's right. If it's wrong, Angel will correct me. Maybe. That is the email for Just a Guy. mycoinzone@gmail.com. I got a crap ton of view on cat. Yeah, but Mrs. Coin Crew, your genre is just off the wall stuff. So just about any video works for you because of your persona. But like if you're this real serious guy, I mean, kind of like I am. So obviously Coin Crew wouldn't be doing what it does without Mrs. Coin Crew. But if you're this real serious type of person, and then all of a sudden you're telling jokes, you're going to kill off half of your viewers that you've worked so hard to gain. And therefore, you're going to be starting kind of like this channel is starting now with a low viewer count where people are just getting into your channel. Hi, Joni. How you doing? So, Mrs. Coin Crew, Delso's asking if we got cats. So, yeah, we got too many cats. So, I guess we've just about covered just about everything. Wow, I did it in 15 minutes. We've talked about how your thumbnails should be. We've talked about proper times, content. Does anybody got any questions or any ideas for future videos? I'd love to hear them. I mean, it'd be nice to get some different ideas. And the only thing we didn't cover is number 5. Can you make your channel better? It's a simple question, and it is complicated. Can you make your channel better? You can make your channel better if you work hard enough. YouTube is not that easy. A lot of it is luck with the algorithms. However, you can slide in there and use them algorithms to your advantage. Mike Carey saying dog pile. Dude, we're just here, man. We're just here. You can use the algorithm to your advantage. And yes, everyone can make their channel better. If you just want to be a person that's running around, where everybody knows your name, kind of like Cheers, Norm. Everybody knew Norm. But Norm wasn't an owner of Cheers. He was just a popular guy because he got around. That is something that if you ever did decide to do a channel, you've already got a little bit of a following watching you. So yes, you can make your channel better. You just have to basically work at making your channel better. You will get a following, but where the real views come in at, and we have not seen it on this, definitely not on this channel. We have not seen it on Coin Crew yet. It's when YouTube decides to push your channel. That's where the luck part comes in at, is when they decide to sit there and say, wow, we're going to sample this video. And if it gets a certain number of views, we're going to sample it again. Now that happens a lot on the short shelf. And the short shelf, we're going to be talking a little bit more about it, more in detail about it, ways to make that work in the future. Anna, I'm crazy. Hello. However, the short shelf is they sample everybody's videos a little better. We've been up for a year, so they've kind of sampled all of our videos, and obviously they're not working for them because they want them. YouTube wants to make money, and at the same time, you guys want to have fun. And the most important thing, guys, if you're not having fun making videos, don't make them. If you enjoy just coming in the streams like a lot of you do that. That's fun. Content is not for everybody because it is a lot of hard work. Hello, Eddie W. It is a whole lot of work. So, guys, I guess that's about it. Has anybody got any questions for me? Because we're going to start wrapping it up if we can't get some questions. I've said all I've got to say today. I'm pretty simple. I had a list of 5 things I was going to cover. Did anybody need me to go back over how to put a consistent description in their channel videos? Is that something that somebody wants to hear again? Let me know. So, got 16 of you here, 18 likes. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you for all the subs. I really, really appreciate it. I mean, you guys have no idea what that means to be able to get all the love and caring from all you guys. There's so much same content. Okay, now here's a good question. Cruising for Coin says there's so much of the same content. What if your show overlaps another? Now, Cruising for Coins, that is something that is a concern of a lot of people. But where you need to worry most about your show overlapping is you'll build your small group around you, and then you worry about working with them so you guys aren't interfering with each other. However, if your show does interlap someone with similar content, you have to do something different. You have to sit there and make the people, or not make them, entice people to want to come see you versus seeing let's go watch Cruising for Coins because they make me laugh versus Joe Schmo's video that's making me fall asleep. You have to put an interesting twist into your content, especially when it's live. If you'll notice, Angel and I are always changing up. And that's what's neat about our streams is you got the basic format. You know, we're sitting there, we're hunting rolls on a Wednesday, we're sitting there, we're having an auction, but there's always something different happening because, you know, Angel gets squirreled a lot. So you have to find something that works for you that you can throw in your shows that sets you apart from everybody else. Not to talk about one of the larger channels. Let's talk about Mr. Beast, for example. He has over 70 million followers. There are a lot of people out there that give stuff away, but he has made it interactive, which is very important. It's important to have an interactive program to where people can chat in the chat and they're interactive with you. And if you can't read the chat fast enough, that's where the mods come in at. So you make it interactive. You make it fun. I do find, I'm going to get back to this in just one moment. I want to read this a second. I do find that games tend to distract the chat. Now, I'm not saying they're bad for any given channel, but if I'm just a viewer and I'm wanting to watch the show and read the chat, the games in the middle makes it hard for me to read the chat. And that is one of the reasons why we don't have games on our channel, because it distracts from you guys interacting with each other. But when you have the same content, like I said, make yours unique. Bring your own twist to it, and that will make it happen. That will work for you. Okay. Okay, I have a question. Do you think having more than one channel will eventually get you typecast into one character, so to speak? It depends on if your channels are similar, because if your channel is the same on both channels, yes, it could get you typecast. Now, if you'll notice, all three of our channels offer something different. Angel's got Mrs. Coin Crew. They do have a little bit of coins on there, but she puts her own quirkiness in that. Her own, as you could say, squirrel episode, so to speak. Whereas the Coin Crew channel is the both of us having fun with a little bit of squirrel moments, but we're talking a lot of serious stuff about coins too. And then this channel is more about helping people grow. Oh, excuse me, choked on my own spit there. If your channels are the same, I do believe you can be typecasted. So do make them different if you have more than one channel. However, having more than one channel, even if you get typecasted, could help another channel grow. And always, Mrs. Coinshrew said, always make sure to put keywords and tags. If you're making a video and like she did the cat food, cut my finger. So a good tag for that would be like cats or cut finger on cat can on a hashtag or in the description. A longer tagline in your tag section, not your hashtags. A longer sentence does help more people find you. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put how to get views. So I'll make that in my tags, I'll put how to get views, and then I may shrink it down a little bit and say get views, because some people may come in with the word get Coca-Cola or whatever. So that allows people that type the word get as their first word to do it. But remember, you can only, I think it's like 40 characters or something like that you can use. So you can't use a lot of characters in the tagline. Just a stream. Yes, it is. Just a stream. We're sitting here talking. Not a lot of people. Fill up the board. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Big Red. I'm catching up. That is so true. There are channels that I can go and look at just so I can watch and learn and read, and it's really tough between the games. Yeah, if I've seen a lot of people where they'll put a gaming channel and a coin channel together. I wouldn't do that. I'm not saying it's not a great idea because a gaming channel will build views. But if you have coins in there and the gamers don't want to see the coins, there's a chance you could lose them there. So if you have a particular genre that you want to concentrate on, do that every once in a while, and then throw just an occasional video up of the coins, and open up another channel, because it's important to keep your focus where you need it to be, on coins, on games, on how to build a carburetor, or mechanics rather. How to build a carburetor would be like a video on how to mechanical type channel. So yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. It will all work out for you if you keep that same rhythm, that same style. Keep getting a carbon YouTube view channel watch. Is this normal? Sometimes it is. I get those cards that they recommend that I watch a particular channel. They're just trying to push other channels. I looked on Social Blade for this channel. I could not find it. I actually had to go to my channel, Just a Guy channel. I copied the link bar up at the top of the page, and then I posted that in the Social Blade, and then I found myself. But this channel's too small. There's not enough analytics to really find me yet. So that's what's going to take long. Yes, wrong pipe, Silver Bull. I don't know what happened there. And we're going to have squirrel moments no matter where I'm at. Yeah, that's what you say. So yeah, the channels, they can all grow, guys. You can make all your channels grow, whether you have one, whether you have two. There are some people that have 7, 8, 9 channels. But again, I guess it's, since it is such a big topic, Mr. Beast, he has a Mr. Beast gaming channel, and a few other Mr. Beast channels. So it's not uncommon. You see his one channel, it's unique in a way that his entry level into his style of videos, he'll put a video up, and the first couple hours he'll get, I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 million views an hour. It's like, wow, that's a lot of it. He could run 1 hour, or he could probably run 10 minutes and have more views in 10 minutes than I've got on my entire channel for over a year. So yeah, that's a lot of views. But the thing is, he's got a video style, and I've been watching his style and seeing what he's doing, maybe trying to learn a little bit. But that's something you have to do too, is watch other people and see what they do. But he has a style that when he makes a video, people cannot duplicate his video. And going back to Cruising for Coins, they said with so many people having the same content, how do you compete? Well, this would be how you compete. You make your own style. Who out here on YouTube, besides Mr. Beast, can or is willing to, even if they could, give away 40 cars for 40 million subscribers? I know I wouldn't. I mean, at least at this time, I don't think I would. I mean, give away, last person to take their hand off this $100,000 gets it. That's crazy. But that's an entry level that nobody can compete with. So you got to figure out how you can make your video to where someone else cannot duplicate your video. A good example of duplication of videos. You have Coin Help You made a video about YouTube auctions. Okay. And Silver Seeker made a video about Coin Help You making YouTube auctions. about YouTube auctions. And then I look today, and there's another one, 3 videos about the same topic about YouTube coin auctions. I think it's Empire Precious Metals, Stormy, I believe did it today. So that's 3 videos about 3 similar subjects. Now, Silver Seekers and Daniels were not that similar. They put their own twist on things. They took a topic and made it their own. And that's where it will help you if you have duplicated content, is to take it and make it your own. If you have a duplicated stream where someone's streaming at the same time, you take it and make it your own. And it's just like Coin Crew auctions. Now, I'm not saying these auctions are not the best in the world. There's a lot of better auctions out there. But there are people out there try to do what we do, and you can't duplicate Mrs. Coin Crew. I'm sorry. Unduplicatable. And yes, I just made that word up. Unduplicatable. You just got to take anything you do with YouTube and try to make it your own. And Cruisin says, I saw the same videos. Yeah, that's 3 videos. After the first and the second video, I'm not watching no more of them. Unless someone puts it up that I know will put their own twist on it. That's why I didn't watch the video today, because I've already seen 2 of them. And they were from 2 channels that I like to watch. We're still here, Squirrel. Yes, we are still here. We are still here. You have good auctions. You can't do what you guys, yeah, I know I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do what I do without Mrs. Coin Crew. Here we go. Woo-hoo, I'm unduplicatable. Yes, unduplicatable. But yeah, guys, it's like a rubber band. Seriously. Do I even have a rubber band set? Probably not. I said something stupid, and I happen to not have one. I know I've got one here somewhere. Here we go. A rubber band. Here's an example. We got a simple rubber band. Now, how many people you think make a rubber band? How can they all sell them? They're duplicated. What people do is they make their own style. Like in this case, they made them colorful. Maybe I'll take it. It's not the plain like tan one. Yes, you spelled it. It's not the plain tan one. They took and put a color, so they put their own twist on it. Some people may make them a little thicker, a little bigger, a little smaller. Rubber bands are just like anything else. There's a lot of people doing it, but if you don't make it your own, you're going to snap. You're going to break. You're not going to be able to, make a success. There are channels out there that do grow fast. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of channels out there that grow slow also. Either way you look at it, each channel, as long as the content provider is happy with what they do, that's what counts. As long as they're having fun. It doesn't matter how fast or how slow you grow. You have to be happy with what you're doing. Because if you're not happy, yes, different sizes cruising for coins. If you're not happy with what you're doing, you're gonna stop. I've seen plenty of people stop. Here's a little fun fact for you. And I was doing some research, and I seen it on somebody's stream too. That did you know that less than 1% of YouTube channels ever get 10,000 subscribers? Only 1% get it. So that means if you ever get your channel up to 10,000 subscribers, you would have finally made it in the top 1% of something. Because a lot of us ain't going to make it wealth-wise. But yeah, only less than 1% gets over 10,000 subscribers. Most people will quit before they get that high. No, IT, spell it. Close enough. One sub at a time, says Silver Bull. Yeah, one sub at a time. We talked last week about that collaborations. I'm going to touch base one more time on the how to get to do a particular upload, a particular description. In case some of you guys weren't here, I'm going to do it a little bit quicker this time. So we'll take a look at that real quick. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, and some of you probably do know, you go to your YouTube studio and you want to get a consistent description in. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to settings, and then you're going to go up here to upload defaults. Now, what I did, this is in every one of my videos on Just a Guy channel. This is where you put it, is right in here. That is a consistent upload that will go to everyone. And then you just push the save. It's that simple. It's simple, it's easy, it's peasy. For all of you guys that don't know how to do it and want a basic platform to start off with for your descriptions, and you can even enter in, let's enter in something else to this. Let's go with growth. So we're going to go with hashtag grow your channel. So this is going to be on every one of my, oops, I forgot I wanted to capitalize the G. This is going to be on every one of my videos. Now, this may not be the first hashtag but it will be one of the first 4. And we'll get into hashtags a little bit in the future. But what you have to remember is when you're doing a hashtag, you cannot use a $, a question mark, or any other thing but letters and numbers. You can use numbers, but you can't use the equals, the parenthesis, the question, the dash, because it will cut your hashtag off right where you started. Like if I was to put grow and then I spaced your channel, the only thing that would be up there in the hashtag is grow. Or if I put grow and then I did minus your channel, the only thing would be, again, grow. So you do not use spaces, guys. Just do it just like that. Push the save. And there you go. It's that simple. It's easy peasy. What's another word? Easy peasy chicken seasy. I don't know. You can tell I'm not a very good guy at that, making the words up. I'm not Mrs. Coinker. I don't have my own language. So yeah, you're welcome, Silver Bull. I don't know if that was you that asked about how to get a consistent description. Now, do remember that when you do that upload defaults in your settings section, that will be on every one of your videos. Now, there is another thing that I should have told you guys about here. Let's go back to that again real quick. You go to the settings. Now, in the upload default, visibility, the best way to load any video is unlisted. Do not put it on private. Do not put it on public. Do it unlisted. What that does for you is that will allow you to make alterations to your video, because once you go public and you start changing your video, it pushes you down in the YouTube algorithm. So you don't, the only thing you want to change after you've done your video is maybe a thumbnail. But then if you change your thumbnail after the video's already been public, some people are still going to see the old thumbnail. So go unlisted until you're finished with all of the preparations you need to make it live. I recommend trying to put your videos up unlisted at least 2 to 5 hours minimum ahead of when you want it to launch. It gives YouTube a chance. If you're monetized, it gives them a chance to auction off the commercials. If you're not monetized, it gives them a chance to see how they're going to review that video, to see how well they want to push that video. I did notice that if I take a little bit longer time making it go public from the time I uploaded to making it go public, it sits there and gets a little bit more view count there. So that's helpful as well. So Cruising with Coin says, very good tip, no problem. I will be at future streams. Oh, okay, that's for them. Okay, so I missed something. I'm sure I missed something. That's what I got my whole 2 mods for. Easy. Thank you, Delso. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There you go. I knew there was something after that I couldn't think about. Guys, if you don't have any more questions, we've been here for about 45 minutes. We're coming up on the hour, so we can handle a few more questions. We can talk about whatever you want. So, okay, so you put all your hashtags into descriptions, not titles. I put them in the descriptions, and they will still load up under the title. If you'll look at any of our videos, Big Red, I put them in the description, and I put them down at the very bottom of the description. Hashtags always will come up when you are loading your video, when it's live. If I put a hashtag, any hashtag, it shows 3 hashtags. I do 4, but it will only show the first 3. You can do up to 15, but it's not going to do any good. So I don't even know if my 4th one works, but I still put it in there. I want to be more. I want to do more. In the description is fine, because the way it comes up is the first hashtags you put in there, those are going to go up under the title when people are looking for it. Now, do remember, and the most important, and I've made the mistake before, and that's how I found out afterwards, changing your videos kills your view count. It puts your video dead in water, is if you write number 412 or number whatever, don't use the number sign, the pound, the hashtag, whatever you want to call it. Write the word number, because otherwise, if that number 412 is above your normal hashtags, it's going to hashtag number 412. And so people are going to type in 412 and you wasted a hashtag. There are ways you can look to see how many people, I don't remember if it was on my phone or on the computer. I was seeing how many people use a particular hashtag when I was loading some videos. And I will get back into that a little bit later as well. So, guys, if you have any ideas that you want to share, shoot me an email. Shoot me a comment below when this video is over, or below any one of my videos. I read all my comments. I put a heart on them as long as I don't dislike them, or I feel they don't need a heart because you told me you broke your leg. God forbid, we don't want you to break your leg. I would never heart something like that. But I try to put a heart so you guys know that I've actually read your comment. It's more of a signal of saying, yes, he read the comment. Whether he's going to do anything about it, we don't know. But yeah, I'll read all your comments. Number 420, LOL. Okay, yeah. Hey, yeah, 420 is coming up in about 7 months. 7 months. So, guys, I want to thank everybody. Can you put a picture of a leg instead of a heart? Yeah, I guess I would have to in the comment sections, but the object of doing the heart is I can just hit it. It's quicker, because when I'm reading the comments, I go over them real fast. I do read them all, and I do absorb them all, but every time I make them extra clicks, if I'm doing 10 or 15 comments at a time, it slows me down. And as you know, guys, what's the most valuable thing in the world? Time. People would give up billions of dollars to have more time on their life. I don't know a single billionaire out there, and I don't know none of them, but if you was to ask them if they could be 10 again, if they gave away all their money, I could almost bet almost every one of them would say, here, take my money. Because you can't get time back. That makes it the most valuable thing in the world is time. So always try to figure out ways to save time, but don't be a Scrooge about it. You got to share your time with your family. Oh no. That's all right, Delso. I mean, I'm able to read the comments here, guys. So I'm able to read the comments, so it helps. Um, yeah, no super chat me here, guys. I'm not monetized. I'm nowhere near monetization. Even if I all of a sudden got 4,000 hours overnight, or I'm not. I'm sorry, 1,000 subs overnight. There's no way I'll get 4,000 hours overnight because I've got 47 hours. I might have 60 hours after tonight. I don't know. You never know, right? So yes, Cruising for Coins, a nice person. I was in their stream today. I jumped up there, so that was pretty cool. I was in the stream. I go, "Hi, do you know who this is?" She didn't recognize who it was. She was so busy doing her stream that it didn't click on her. Just the guy was me, so it's kind of funny. I was messing with it too. So let's see. Oh, you're quite welcome, Cruising. You're quite welcome. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it if there's no more questions. Yes, it was fun. I appreciate everybody being here. Our channel would not grow without your help, and I do appreciate it. Remember, sharing is caring. The more word we get out that we are here to stay, the better off everybody will be. At least I'll be happy anyway. I'm sure a lot of you will be too. So I want to thank you guys for all your support. So you have to have both 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours. Dude, you do have to have 1,000 subs. However, the 4,000 hours is in the previous 365 days. So if you go a whole year and you don't have, they could remove your monetization. I've never heard of them removing it before, but it's 4,000 hours every year. Every year that you have to get 4,000. We don't have a problem with that, our coin crew, but with this channel, unless something happens, I don't see it happening. That means you got to get 11.5 hours every day of watch time. That's what you have to average. 4,000 divided by 365 is about 11 hours. I say 11 and a half. That way, in case you have a bad day, you're still okay. So, yeah, it's 10.95 hours, actually. 10.9558. Yeah, 10.96. So, yeah, that's every year. Every day you need 11 hours every day. I shoot for 11.5. Mike Kearney says you guys are the best. Delso, I'm trying to. If you guys have any ideas to help me out, because I am not as what you call a creative mind as Angel is, Mrs. Coin Crew. So it takes me a while to think of something to do. And that's why I did that one video here on this channel. I was driving in my car because that's when it hit me. You have no idea how many times things hit me. So I just flopped my camera up on the dash and started talking. Because what happens is you sit there and some of the best ideas, it's like that old saying, some of my best ideas have come to me in the shower. Well, guys, I'm just the opposite. Some of my best ideas have come to me when I'm in a car. So what I'm going to have to do is, because I got a little remote for my ZV-1 camera, I'm going to have to get a mount because it was just sitting on my dash and it kind of fell a little. I'm going to get a mount and have my camera facing me and just turn it on every once in a while if I decide I want to start filming. Because, dudes, that's where I get my best ideas. And I can ramble on, and if I ramble on, I can just, piece something out if I have to. Now that I know how to edit. Yes, Angel taught me how to edit. Yes, but is that per person or do they add up in some way? Del, so that's 11 hours total per day. That can be 1,100 people watching 6 minutes a day. However it adds up, it's total watch hours. Total watch hours is 4,000 a year. The subs have to be unique, though. Yeah, guys, I put a link to the video that I made this stream around down in the description. So hopefully you guys can check it out if you haven't already. Thanks, Professor. I'm just a guy, very informative talk, but please don't ramble on. Yeah, I do ramble on sometimes. But guys, thank you very much for hanging out. And like I said, I don't claim to know everything. I'm learning as I explain it to you, kind of what I did with the studio today. I don't mind showing you guys the tips that I learned. But if you guys got tips, share them with me so I can share them with everybody else. And that's what makes a good YouTube community. So, guys, I appreciate you all being here. Again, I couldn't do it without you. So, as always, thanks for hanging. We appreciate everybody being here. And stay tuned. If I get a chance, I mean, I got a lot going on this week, but if I get a chance, I'll try to get another video up this week or next week for this channel. So, guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Freak out. I tricked you. No, I am seriously going. I just had to sit there and just kind of freeze a minute. I'll see you later. Bye.